babu wani kama da kai, ai babu wani.
Yeah, hello everybody, you're welcome to yet another edition of Africa's Realities. As usual, my name is Mr. Johnson Yakubu Sani, and today I'm out with another video. Today, I want to revisit the case of my erstwhile governor, the former governor of Kaduna State, Mr. Nasir El-Rufai, because we know Mr. Nasir El-Rufai has recently been boiling hot, accusing people, accusing this, accusing that, accusing a lot of people. He even accused my recent governor of Kaduna State, and he even accused President Bola Tinubu, and he is busy accusing everybody. Even accusing the National Defense Minister, I think Mr. Nuhu Ribadu, and all people. He is out to bring down many people. Well, before I go forward with this video, I want you to subscribe and turn up the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be amongst the first to watch. And I want you to hit the like button, because the more you like this video, the more the video is being shared by YouTube. And finally, I just want to thank my returning subscribers for always coming to watch the videos I put here. So I say thank you for all the time you spend. Immediately I drop video, you are quick to come and watch. Now, without further ado, let me go into this video. Now, I'm coming again because I really want us to know who former Governor El-Rufai is. I have a video on this, my YouTube channel, where I don't want to repeat a video I had shown already on this channel, so I'm not going to repeat it. But I want you, if you want to watch that video, you can go to watch that video. But in that video, you can clearly hear Mr. El-Rufai saying when he was governor of Kaduna State, because Christians didn't vote for him, and it's because Muslims are the ones who voted for him, so he made sure he worked for Muslims. And then he now get the remnants and gave to Christians. That is how he governed Kaduna State, that he will give more to the Muslims, because Muslims voted him. Now, you see, this kind of thinking is a way Buhari and El-Rufai think. They believe as if Nigeria belongs to them, so the people who voted them, when they come into power, they are called to serve those people. But the resources is the entire resources of the land. Let's take Kaduna State. Every resources, every money belongs to the Kaduna State government. And if you are there in charge of Kaduna State government, you are not, it is not your father's property. This is Kaduna State government, so you have to work for Kaduna State. And if you are going to work for Kaduna State, you have to work in a way that we can see equity. That is, you work for every indigene of Kaduna State. You cannot say this indigene voted you and this other indigenes didn't vote you, so you are governor of Kaduna State, so you are going to do everything for these people. Now, you know why El-Rufai was doing this divide and rule? Because he divided Kaduna State, where he knocked the heads of Christians and Muslims, and then they talk about Kaduna State, nobody talks about development or anything. When he was governor, everybody was talking about who are the owners of Kaduna State. Muslims said they are the owners of Kaduna State. They show Christians. The Christians are more like, no, this Kaduna State belongs to all of us, and let us share it. So the video is right there where he posted with his mouth what he did, how he governed Kaduna State when he was giving stewardship to his Muslim brothers in a meeting. Now, this same El-Rufai was saying that they have earmarked Nigeria will be ruled by Muslims for 20 years. After 20 years, before a Christian, many people didn't understand what he was saying. When he said after 20 years, before, in fact, he was actually talking about 24 years, but he said 20 years. But he was saying after Buhari has done 8 years, Tinubu will come and do 8 years, then the next president will be a Muslim, come and do 8 years. Now, what really Mr. Nasir El-Rufai was talking about, he was talking about after Tinubu, he was coming to be president of Nigeria. And he has already set the templates of how he was coming to be president of Nigeria. He was coming on the divide and rule to tell the Muslims that Muslims, you are more populated than Christians. Let Muslims vote for him, and let Muslims show Christians, because the entirety of his politics is Muslims that should show Christians who are the owners of Nigeria. It was first, let Muslims show Christians who are the owners of Kaduna State. He now braggingly brought it to the national. He was bragging that when they said they brought Tinubu, he knew it has to be Muslim, because just bragging about Muslims should be to show that they own Nigeria. Now, he was setting a template that after the tenure of Tinubu, as they do all this Muslim, he is coming back, because he knew he cannot come to be president after Buhari. The entire South will kick against it. So he now, to perpetuate continuity of the Muslim supremacy over Nigeria, he now came and said Tinubu will be there after 8 years. Then he now was preparing the ground that he was coming to take over from Tinubu, and the perpetuation of the Muslim dominance or the Muslim supremacy over Nigeria should continue for 24 years. Now, this was his plan. Now, the reason why you hear this man that he's busy everywhere now, accusing everybody, because his entire scheme and entire everything has fallen to the ground like a pack, like a broken glass. Because whatever agenda he has set to come and bring religious politics to divide Christians and Muslims so that he becomes the president of Nigeria has been shattered. It has been shattered. Even the Muslims now, they have seen through him. Now the Muslims have seen through him. Even the Muslims are angry with him. And they know the kind of politics. I am going to play a video. Now, this topic I'm doing today, I am doing a topic about El-Rufai. I'm not doing a topic about Muslim or Christians. No. This is not Muslim versus Christians. I'm just talking about the kind of politics that El-Rufai believes he is going to ride on, or he has been riding on, and the kind of politics he believes he was going to ride on to rule Nigeria. The same politics he did in Kaduna, the same politics he did to say Tinubu Muslim, is the same politics he was putting in place after Tinubu 8 years. He was coming to use the same politics of divide and rule, divide them religiously. Let the Muslims show the Christians who are the owners of Nigeria. That is his politics. He said people should vote according to religious lines. And he believes nobody is doubting about whether Muslims are more or whatever, because we know the Muslims are giving birth anyhow. They don't really have birth control. They have married 4 wives and they give birth. While the Christians, they do family control, but somebody marry 1 wife and most 4 children. Christians average of 4 children. A typical Muslim is average of 15 children, because he married like 4 wives, and before you know he has having 20-something children. And when you take the average from the one who have lesser children, you get to see that especially the Muslim North, they're having like average of 15 children per man. So that is the population they are using to get this power. My problem is not about whatever population they are using. My problem is that anybody who is coming with a religious politics that divide us is supposed to be put in the dustbin, like El-Rufai has been put in the dustbin. Everything that he's trying to do to come back in 2031 to say he wants to rule Nigeria, we should vehemently reject it. And it has been rejected and it has been put to the dustbin. I want you to listen to even how, listen to this Islamic cleric of how even the Muslims have seen beyond who this really man is trying to show them who he is, and how even the northern Muslims have known that this is not a man that they can vouch for. Now, let's listen. When we come back, I'm going to conclude this video because I'm going to say some other damning things that I have to say about this man called Mallam Nasir El-Rufai.
Yanzu dubi sai El-Rufai na Kaduna. Suwa suka kawo Tinubu ba su ba, to yanzu yana so ya janye. Yana so ya janye kana ji saboda talakawa ne? Ba ba shi minista ba. Ko ba shi bane? ko ba bane dan talaka yake yi inna lillahi wa inna wai dan Najeriya shi zai hankali ne ya gane masoyinsa ya gane makiyansa ya gane mai fada don shi ya gane wanda yake fada don ajihunsa ko don kansa yanzu wani har ya bace muku kuka bi kuka tallata shi aka zo aka samu sabani a tsakaninku yanzu kun zo ku sake wani group ku cuci talaka ku yi amfani da bazansa arewa tana son canji amma dai ba irin waɗannan ba za su kawo canjin in dai waɗannan ne an dinga da wuri guda kenan wuri guda za ta yi wuri guda za dai waɗannan 'yan siyasan ne ba wani canji da samu a wurinsu domin ba dan talaka suke yi ba kuma duk wanda ka bi cikinsu akwai kashi a gindinsa dukansu kowanne da kashi a gindinsa ya yi sama da faɗi shi ne kuma zai koma wata jam'iyya ce maka shi na Allah ne kai ka yarda na Allah ne ya ce shi zai tsamo ka kai da zai tsamo ka wayar an kama kungiyar matasa waɗanda za a ɗauki kuɗaɗe a rika ba su a farfaɗo da su masu kishin arewa lokacin da kana kan gwamna me yasa baka ya kauye da ka sauka yanzu ne ka san da matasa ko da kuma da mutane mahaukata ɗan Najeriya ba ya koyon darasi wallahi ɗan Najeriya ba ya koyon darasi ɗan Najeriya bai san maƙiyinsa ba bai san masoyinsa ba bai san mai gaya masa gaskiya ba kai kana masa yaƙi ma yana yaƙanka ko ba ka ɗan Najeriya ki bane kana faɗa kansa yana faɗa da kai.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back. Now you heard what this Islamic scholar was saying about El-Rufai, who was never out to fight for the poor, was never out to fight for the masses. He was just using religion to build his way to power, like he has always done. Religion. They have more children, they have more population, and they should say they are the owners of Nigeria. And these are the reasons why Nigeria is boiling today. Everyone wants to separate. The Southeast wants to go. The Southwest wants to go. It is what the Hausa people are doing, especially the Hausa Islamic people, who are saying that Nigeria belongs to them. And when people get tired, people are going to divide this country, because this country is not supposed to belong to anybody. It's supposed to belong to everybody. For a group to come and say because they have population, Nigeria belongs to them because they are Islam, is setting this country on fire. And on this premise is how Buhari and El-Rufai came into our national politics, on the premise that Muslims are more in number, so Muslims should show Christians that they are the owners of Nigeria on this premise. Now, because this thing he nurtured to be governor of Kaduna, or to be president of Nigeria, has fallen to the ground, and he's just running. Look at all the things he's saying. Now he's talking about Nuri Badu, has accused Tinubu of corruption. He's talking about governor of Kaduna State has betrayed him. He's talking about governor of Kaduna State is collecting money. He's not disclosing the money he's collecting. He's talking about, just talking everywhere. Now, there's something I want to say. I don't know how true this is. There's a publication that has been going around. I don't know how true the publication is. I think it's a publication saying that El-Rufai came out and say it is Peter Obi that overwhelmingly won the election, but they rigged the election in favor of Tinubu, but he kept quiet. But I don't know the authenticity of this publication, but let me just read the publication for you. Listen to the publication, then I'll come back. Then because there's something again I want to read for you guys. Now listen to this publication, because I'm gonna put it somewhere here, but I'm gonna read it out too. Listen to the publication, we'll come back. Yeah, now my people, this is a publication from I think a media called Express. So I don't know the authenticity of this publication. I don't know the authenticity. It is a media called Express. And this is what the media says. This is the account. So I don't know whether this is true. Nasir El-Rufai has said this or not. I can't verify. But this is a publication by a media claiming Nasir El-Rufai said it. Well, I haven't seen any video where I heard Nasir El-Rufai saying it with his mouth. Now, according to the publication, it says Peter Obi defeated, now Nasir El-Rufai is the one saying this. He said Peter Obi defeated Tinubu in the 2023 presidential election by the widest margin in Nigerian history. But because Peter Obi is Igbo, I choose to remain silent. So Nasir El-Rufai choose to remain silent because Peter Obi is Igbo. And then the ex-governor said, now it goes on to say, now El-Rufai goes on to say, but now the North is suffering even more than the Igbos. A mistake I still regret to this day. So this publication says El-Rufai is making a mistake because Peter Obi defeated Tinubu and he didn't come to tell the truth. But now North are suffering and Igbos are enjoying. So he regretted not coming to tell the truth. But I don't know the authenticity of this publication. So I don't know if it is true or not. Hello, you're welcome back. Now, I don't know how true that publication is. I don't even believe it because it didn't go viral like everybody believed it, because nobody heard this from El-Rufai mouth yet. There's no media station that has video El-Rufai saying this, but this publication is going about. So I don't know whether it is true or not. But we all know that that election was rigged. It was rigged to show that the Muslims are the owners of Nigeria. But that's by the way. Now, there's this publication I want to give to you from our very dear friend, Mr. Shehu Sani, who came after El-Rufai, because he has been number one critic of El-Rufai Muslim supremacy government that El-Rufai is perpetrating everywhere, perpetrating from Kaduna State to Nigeria as a whole. So he came with this publication where El-Rufai was claiming the governor of Kaduna State is taking money, is not disclosing, and Shehu Sani brought facts of when Mallam Nasir El-Rufai was governor, things he collected that he never disclosed. Even now, there's a $350 billion Paris club money he collected. He said he built roads in Kaduna State. Yes, he rehabilitated roads in Kaduna State, but everybody knew that those roads cannot be half the money he collected. The rest of the money, nobody knew what he has done with it. But that's by the way. Let's listen to Shehu Sani publication. We'll come back. Then I'll conclude this video. Yeah, my people, this is a publication by Mallam Shehu Sani. Yeah, Shehu Sani. I'm going to read this publication by Mr. Shehu Sani, who is from Kaduna State, who has been a number one critic of El-Rufai. Now he said, the ex-governor of Kaduna State accused the present governor of collecting 150 billion from Tinubu and refusing to disclose it to the people of the state. Now he said, let's recall history and find the answers. Now Shehu Sani said, the ex-governor, now talking about Mallam El-Rufai, collected millions of dollars from Paris refund from Buhari and never disclosed it to the people of Kaduna State. Now said, Mallam Nasir El-Rufai collected billions of excess crude funds from Buhari and never disclosed it to the people of Kaduna State. Number 3, he said, Mallam Nasir El-Rufai collected billions in ecological funds from Buhari and never disclosed it to the people of Kaduna State. Number 4, he said, Mallam Nasir El-Rufai collected billions of special grants from Buhari through the CBN and never disclosed it to the people of Kaduna State. Number 5, he said, Mallam Nasir El-Rufai collected stamp duties in billions from Buhari and never disclosed it to the people of Kaduna State. And number 6, he said, Mallam Nasir El-Rufai collected billions from the commercial bank and mortgaged the state IGR and never disclosed it to the people of Kaduna State. Number 7, he said, there is nobody in Kaduna State who can confidently hold his Bible, Holy Bible or Quran, and swear that he or she knows how every kobo of the Kaduna's $350 million World Bank loan was spent until the National Assembly or the State Assembly came with a probe. Number 8, if the present governor actually refused to disclose the mathematical 150 billion, he must have 150 billion. He must have learned it from the ex-governor. The ex-governor is coming to equity with dirty hands. Now, this is, in fact, Mr. Show Sani said, the man with body odor is accusing another of having a mouth odor. At least a mouth odor, you can control it, but a body odor, can you control it? Well, the ex-governor also accused the present governor of betrayal. This is a simple thing about a legend who betrays everybody. We know how he betrayed Atiku. We know how he's betraying Tinubu now. You know how he betrays everybody that has ever helped him to be where he is in life. That's Mallam Nasir El-Rufai, how he betrays them. Now he is accusing the Kaduna State Governor of betraying him, and the Kaduna State Governor is only saying that you collected all these huge billions. You say you renovated roads, and you have left me with debt. I'm just paying debt. You collected billions which you cannot be well accounted for, and you squandered it, and you stole it with corruption, and I'm the one bearing the brunt. And you are telling people because you brought me to succeed you, I can't talk about the rot I see on ground. Well, that's story for another day. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back. Now, this is my final reaction to the entirety of this video today. My reaction is this: anybody coming on the premise of religion should be rejected. When we come on the premise of who is going to deliver, who has the capacity, not only capacity, who we believe has the mind and the love for the country, that is going to deliver the goods for this country, is the person we need to lead this country. All these people trying to set Christian and Muslim and set us on a dispute, on a collusion, because they want power to bring any form of politics that Christian will be showing we own Nigeria, or Muslim will say we own Nigeria, or Christian will say no, Nigeria is for all this kind of politics should stop. A lot of people say Peter Obi brought politics of religion, and I dare these people to say, how can you say Peter Obi brought politics of religion when the Christians say the tradition of Christian and Muslim always being president and vice president? You people said no, and you people are aligning the Christians, and you have brought the Rufai thing after the Rufai has done in Kaduna. You say you're bringing it to national, and the Christians are saying no, we want a government of inclusive. And then Peter Obi came as a government of inclusive because he took a Muslim as his deputy, and they say, well, this is how the Nigeria we've always known since this is going to the south. And the Christians say they are voting Peter Obi. And now the Muslims who threw the Muslim ticket on Christians say it is the Christians that play religious politics. Like, let the Christian keep quiet whenever the Muslims take it off. Or if the Christians say no, it's not right, the Christians are playing religious politics. But when Muslims say it must be Muslim or Muslim, it is not religious politics. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Well, now, what I'm trying to say, let us stop all this kind of election. Now, even the Muslims are even unhappy with El-Rufai because they believe it is the kind of government El-Rufai did, where he said, because Muslims voted me, I am going to work for Muslims and give remnants to Christians. But Tinubu came, say yes, even if you Muslims say you voted me, I'm going to work for the entirety of Nigeria. Although some people are accusing President Tinubu of working more for Yoruba, I don't know. But I see him working for the entirety of Nigeria, especially to say no, political power belongs to the whole of us who are Nigerians. So I see that, and a lot of Muslims who believe it was going to be the El-Rufai way of Muslim first, because Muslims voted you Muslim first. It wouldn't be a government of give to every Nigeria. And they found out Tinubu doing this, and they're even very angry. But even at that now, it has shown the vanity of Mr. Nasir El-Rufai, because they found out that he is a deceiver. Now he's running. Is he going to form another party, or is he going to remain APC, or is he going to be in APC and be attacking APC and scatter APC? Nobody knows what he wants. All we know, that whatever plan he's doing to come back to be relevant so that he becomes president after Tinubu is dead on arrival. It is dead on arrival. So immediately he's trying to resurrect it, it becomes dead. It goes back to being dead. So we don't want him. We don't want anybody like him. We want a pan-Nigerian president. Well, thank you for listening to me. Like I say, subscribe and turn on the notification bell until I come your way with another video. My name is Mr. Johnson Yakubu Sani. Remain blessed.